Hello, welcome to the daily English news program on Azərbaycan Televiziya with the most important events of the day. I'm your host, Orhan Gaybov. President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, İlham shared a post in his social media accounts on Azerbaijan's hosting the 29th session of the Conference of the Party to the UN Framework Convention on Climate Change in 2024. The post says, Azerbaijan consistently supports global climate action and implements various energy efficiency measures. Clean environment and green growth are among our national priorities. Renewable energy is gaining momentum in Azerbaijan. Hosting the 29th session of the Conference of the Parties to the UN Framework Convention on Climate Change in 2024 stems from our firm determination to contribute to global efforts to cope with climate change. I express my sincere gratitude to all countries for their valuable support to Azerbaijan's bid. We will spare no effort to make the COP29 a success story. I thank Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the President of the United Arab Emirates, for the excellent organization of the COP28 in the UAE and looking forward to working together to advance climate action. In Kazakh, on the border of Azerbaijan with Armenia, an exchange of prisoners of war took place. As a result of negotiations between the administration of the President of the Republic of Azerbaijan and the Office of the Prime Minister of Armenia, the Azerbaijani side released 32 people of Armenian origin, and Armenia released 2 Azerbaijani militiamen, Akshen Babirov and Hüseyin Akhundov. They did not hide their feelings in front of journalists.
Everything is fine, thanks to the motherland, thanks to Azerbaijan. My health is also good. What can they do to us? We are the sons of Azerbaijan. Everything is fine, everything is good.
The President of EU Council, Charles Michel, made ethnic and religious discrimination in an interview broadcast on Radio Liberty. Speaking about the issue of national minorities and the relations between Azerbaijan and Armenia, the EU official spoke about the return of ethnic Armenians to Azerbaijan, but did not express any opinion about displaced Azerbaijanis from Western Azerbaijan. The Western Azerbaijan community reacted to his statement.
In an interview broadcast on Radio Liberty on 12 December, the President of the Council of the European Union, Charles Michel, discriminated on the basis of ethnicity and religion. Speaking about the issue of national minorities and relations between Azerbaijan and Armenia, Mr. Michel spoke at length about the return of ethnic Armenians to Azerbaijan, but did not say a single word about the return of Azerbaijanis expelled from Armenia. It should be recalled that the Western Azerbaijani community has repeatedly appealed to the European Union, including Charles Michel personally, to support the right of return of Azerbaijanis expelled from Armenia and to help them visit their homes, cemeteries and cultural monuments. The European Union ignored these appeals of the displaced Azerbaijanis. Such a discriminatory position of the European Union is contrary to human rights and has a negative impact on the process of normalization of relations between Azerbaijan and Armenia. The Western Azerbaijani community calls upon the European Union to express its support for the right of return of the Azerbaijanis expelled from Armenia, to end its double standards, its policy of ethnic discrimination, and its efforts to prevent the establishment of peace between Azerbaijan and Armenia.
The memory of the great leader Heydar Aliyev was also commemorated in the Russian capital. The memorial night was organized jointly with the Embassy of Azerbaijan and the Moscow office of the Heydar Aliyev Foundation.
Heydar Aliyev's role in invaluable services in the development of Azerbaijan statehood, his life path and leadership philosophy will be studied by many generations for a long time. These thoughts were expressed at the commemorative evening held in the Russian capital to mark the Memorial Day of the great leader. At the event, attended by intellectuals, state and government representatives of Russia and Azerbaijan, spoke about Heydar Aliyev's exceptional role in establishing and strengthening the independence of our country. Ambassador of Azerbaijan to Russia, Polat Bilbiloglu, noted that Azerbaijan-Russia cooperation had a special place in Heydar Aliyev's foreign policy strategy. During the event, it was highlighted that Azerbaijan and Russia are currently implementing successful alliance cooperation in the region. The nature of the relationship between the two countries is highly valued by both countries. At the event, the services of the great leader in the implementation of large-scale, huge economic projects were especially emphasized. The Russian representative office of the Heydar Aliyev Foundation organized a photo exhibition showcasing the key moments of the national leader's life and activities during the event. Then the documentary Leader's Heart, written by Mikhail Guzman, the first Deputy General Director of TASS Information Agency, was screened.
Embassy of the Republic of Azerbaijan to the state of Kuwait organized a commemorative event on the 20th anniversary since the death of the nationwide leader Heydar Aliyev. The event was attended by Azerbaijanis living and studying in Kuwait, mass media representatives, representatives of Kuwait public and citizens of Turkic-speaking countries living in this country. The participants of the event were provided with extensive information about the life and political activity of the nationwide leader Heydar Aliyev. His unprecedented service before the state and people were once more time recalled. The project improving access of women and girls with disabilities to public services in Baku, Ganja and Gubay-Khachmas region continues. As part of the project, a roundtable within the framework of the 16 Days of Activism Against Gender-Based Violence campaign was held. The parties drew attention to putting an end to psychological and emotional violence against women and girls with disabilities and the situation in respect to their access to public services. Public awareness in respect to different public services which can benefit women and their family members from vulnerable groups was carried out. Azerbaijan will be represented at the Transport Logistics of the Caspian Region 2024 International Forum. This forum, which will be held in Astrakhan on April 23-25, 2024, will be dedicated to the current problems of cargo transportation along the North-South International Transport Corridor and adjacent routes. It should be noted that the forum is an annual platform for transport and logistics industry specialists, cargo owners, and leading experts from Azerbaijan, Russia, Iran, India, Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, and other foreign countries. The event presents the most relevant information about the main problems of the transport and logistics ecosystem, the cargo base of the Caspian macro-region, and the international transport corridors of Greater Eurasia. You can get in touch with us by contacting AzTV hotline number 051 511 1956, through which you can report events you encountered, as well as share your suggestions and remarks. You can also contact us via our WhatsApp and Telegram accounts. That was all for today. Thanks for being with us. Goodbye.